Sideline actually formed in, I guess it was in 2012. It was an idea I had. We were all in other bands, and in my hometown of Raleigh, North Carolina, during the off months when things were slow, I always had a lot of my friends that didn't necessarily follow bluegrass, but they wanted to see me and my guys play live. So I put together just some side shows. I guess that's what you'd call them, side shows, or what it felt like anyway. Around the Raleigh, North Carolina, and I would get different guys from bands, and we would just play a handful of dates through like November and December. And we needed a band name. We called it Sideline because it was a side project for all of us.
And all the side shows.
Yeah, and all the side shows. And then we recorded a CD in 2013 just to have something to sell at these 4 or 5 shows a year we played. And it's CD started getting some airplay, and we were like, this might be a good thing to look at. And so from there, we went from working 4 days a year to about 125 or 30 a year, and it's a full-time job for all of us. And like I said, we're based out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and just doing what we love to do, traveling the world and playing this music we love. And we have, in January, it'll be the 5th recording that we have out now on Mountain Home Music out of Arden, North Carolina. So that's a small history of this bunch. Anyone watching, this is his first performance with us today. He started with us, so glad to have Jamie on board with us. His life will never be the same again. Here's a song we'll do for you. It was voted 2019 Song of the Year by the International Bluegrass Music Association. And it's written by a fellow right here from Ashland, Kentucky by the name of Josh Manning. Here's one called Thunder Dan.
A lone outsider, if he cross him, he'll bring you down. 4 dogs, 5 hogs, and a house made of logs. He lives 30 miles out of town. Thunder Dan. Johnson screamed on an awful crime to murder such a righteous man. He said, I know where to go to the fishing hole, going to see old Thunder Dan. Thunder Dan. Hey Dan, said the sheriff, tell me what do you know about the murder of Preacher Brown? He came a preaching to me, told me what I ought to be, so I laid him down on that ground. Thunder Dan is a fighter, a lone outsider, if he crosses him, he'll bring you down. 4 dogs, 5 hogs, and a house made of logs. He lives 30 miles out of town. Thunder Dan. Said the man with the gavel in his hand, now take this wicked man away. Old Dan spun around, shot the deputy down, said it ain't gonna happen today. Thunder Dan is a fighter, a lone outsider, if you cross him, he'll bring you down. 4 dogs, 5 hogs, and a house made of logs. He lives 30 miles out of town. Thunder Dan is a fighter, a lone outsider, if you cross him, he'll bring you down. 4 dogs, 5 hogs, and a house made of logs. He lives 30 miles out of town. Thunder Dan.
this band, I can say, is influenced by so many different genres of music. We're all big music fans. We just don't listen to bluegrass. I mean, if you turn my radio on at home, it'd actually be on ESPN radio right now. But for myself, I'm kind of I like 60s and 70s and 80s country. I like 80s rock. I don't know what about you guys, but
anything aggressive, anything that's just in your face and just leaves you with that feeling. You know, that's the kind of music I go after.
Jason's favorite's Metallica.
Yeah. There you go.
So,
Which again, in your face.
Yeah, in your face.
but you can take those types of music and, believe it or not, you can take ideas and thoughts and from listening to that and adapt it to our music as well. Just like downbeats are very prominent in rock music, and I would say in the last 10 years they've become more prominent in bluegrass. We do a lot of downbeats, emphasize the downbeat in our music. It gives it a good punch and a good drive. Favorite venues?
I have a favorite festival, and it's actually in Piketon, Ohio. Believe it or not, the Sam Jam Festival. That's look forward to that every single year.
Yeah, Labor Day weekend. The Rudy Fest here in Eastern Kentucky is a favorite of ours as well. We're usually there a couple days each year.
There's a show up in Lafarge, Wisconsin, that we play every year called Larry Fest, actually, and that's another one that we look forward to each year. That's always a good time. It's not really a bluegrass. It's kind of a bluegrass festival, but it's also just like a lot of different musics, and everybody's just dancing the entire time. It's great to have that kind of energy coming from the audience when you get on stage.
But I guess our fave, if you had to say, is Bluegrass Cruise we do every
Yeah.
year.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a paid vacation. We do a cruise. A guy in Pennsylvania, Danny Stewart's a great promoter up there, and he does a series of cruises throughout the year. And we're always involved with one or two of those, and that's our wife's favorite show of the year for sure. Here's a song we like to do for you that's a current single for the band out right now, which you can download or stream online. And this is a tune pays tribute to a fellow that lived in these parts, I think over around Catlettsburg, by the name of Melvin Goins, who was one of our first generation pioneers of bluegrass. And this song pays tribute to him. It's called Return to Windy Mountain.
I was born on Windy Mountain. Bramwell, West Virginia is my home. A little mining town in Mercer County. But as a boy I swore I'd never dig that coal. As a boy I swore I'd never dig that coal. In 16 years I hopped the freight train, set out to seek my fortune with a song. This only tore my one companion. Lord, I was born to be a rolling stone. And I've roamed this world around from Maine to California, but I'm missing where the treetops strip the sky. This old troubadour is longing for the hills of West Virginia. I'll return to Windy Mountain before I die. I'll return to Windy Mountain before I die. Counting. When I hopped that train, it broke her heart in two. And I've roamed this world around from Maine to California. There's some pretty girls with teardrops in their eyes, but the one I truly love is back in West Virginia. I'll windy mountain, and the good Lord takes me to my final home. Bury me where the howling winds blow, and place these lonesome words upon my soul. He roamed this world around from Maine to California. Now he's resting where the treetops drape the sky. An old troubadour in peace in the hills of West Virginia. He returned to Windy Mountain before he died. Now he lives on Windy Mountain up on high.
We are Sideline from Raleigh, North Carolina. Over here playing the fiddle, doing a great job, is Jamie Harper. Right here next to us on Big Rhythm, as we call him, Bailey Coe, right here. Back here holding the fort down with the bass, one of the finest our business has, that's Jason Moore. And right here, this young man, this strapping young man right here playing the mandolin is Zach Arnold. And that good-looking guy down there on the end is my son-in-law. I'm required to say that by law. Skip Cherry Holmes. And my name's Steve Dilling, and we're what makes up Sideline. Skip, we have some social media. We love folks to follow us.
Yes, we
and,
do.
look us up.
We want everybody to come out to our website at sidelinebg.com. Make sure you check out our Facebook, our Instagram, and our Twitter at Sideline Bluegrass or Sideline BG for you Twitter users. And we have all of our music on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, anywhere where you can stream and download music, you can find our stuff. And/or just search for Sideline Bluegrass and hit follow and keep up with all the music we have coming out later on this year.
And we're going to be back up in this area Saturday, December the 7th. We'll be in Ashland at the for a benefit for our buddy Bobby Kelly, who is a little bit under the weather and trying to raise some money for him and his family. That'll be at the Ashland Elks Lodge, so December 7th. Not sure of showtime, but you could probably find that on our website.
Go to our website and find out more information.
We'd love for you to come out. We'll pick you one here. This is an instrumental written by a friend of ours from the state of Maryland. He was driving through North Carolina when he wrote this song and saw a road sign for a town called Newton Grove, and that's what he named the song, Newton Grove.